Hi guys, welcome to my birthday vlog. This is how I spent my day. So I woke up to the most beautiful message from my husband and a birthday prom as well. He also decorated the house and got me so many gifts. And he said he had a surprise outing for us, for the family, for my birthday. Just as we're about to leave the house, my friend Blessing Stevens came in to surprise me with a cake and some other gifts. Now, this is us out. This is me just checking myself out. And, we started the road trip. It was about 2 hours, 30 minutes away to the location in Asheville. And my husband had actually planned for us to see the Biltmore estate. This place was so gorgeous. It was so beautiful. If you know me, you know I love history and nature. So this was the perfect location to celebrate my birthday. The Biltmore Estate is the largest privately owned property in the United States of America, and it attracts about 1.4 million visitors annually. The estate covers about 8,000 acres of land. The most famous attraction on the estate is the Biltmore House itself, which was built by George Vanderbilt of the great wealthy Vanderbilt family over a century ago. The house itself has about 250 rooms, and construction of the house started in 1889 and was completed in 1895. When my man was planning this trip, he wanted us to tour the Biltmore house, but by the time we got to the location, it was late and the tour for the day was already done. So we decided to just tour the estate and explore all the amenities that the estate had to offer. When I say pictures and videos do not do the beauty of this place justice, believe me, this place was breathtaking beautiful. The gardens, the landscaping, the sculptures, the architecture, it was beautiful. We tried to look at the house from the outside since we couldn't go in, and it was just mind blowing. It was so massive. It looked like a cathedral from the outside. Um, I was looking and I saw this sculpture. I said, this one looks like a king. Oh, why does it look like that? But yeah, it's beautiful. We went upstairs, to the terrace, and the mountain view from there is amazing, just breathtaking. We wish we could see the house, but I mean, we'll definitely come back to this property some other time. So at this point, we said, okay, since we can't go into the house, we could only look from the outside. Let's go explore other parts of the estate. We're just taking a walk around the beautiful greenery. And there's a very big garden, but because of time, we decided not to, go into the main garden. We just decided to go to the stables, and we need to see these horses. They were so healthy, they were so beautiful, they were so massive, they were big. Like the other horses I've seen in other places. Let me not call names. There was also a barn and a farmyard on the property with goats, chickens, cows. But the Nigerian baby me said I cannot be videoing goat and fowl now. Anyways, we went to the lake and we saw the ducks were just swimming in sync, and it was so beautiful. The air in this place is amazing. Just taking in the nature, taking in, the breath of nature. It was just beautiful to watch. Then from there we decided to, rush to the wine. So now we were at the winery for the wine tasting event, and the first thing I noticed getting into this place was the architecture. The outside was all as always with greenery, and there was a tunnel. We passed through a tunnel. They had decorated a tunnel with lights, sparkly lights. It was really beautiful. But we later discovered that this tunnel was actually a transportation tunnel because the winery was actually a dairy barn. So imagine, instead of having wines and barrels, in this place, there were cows, the actual room where we had the wine tasting was the actual milk factory where the cows were milked. So I could just imagine having cows in that room instead of bottles of wine.
So it's actually really quiet in here. I like this. I don't have to yell. So good to have you all here today. Everybody gets.
At this point, we had the opportunity to taste five different wines each. There was white wine on the menu, rose, and of course red wine. I haven't had a drink in almost 2 years, but it's my birthday. I'm the birthday girl, so my oga said, "Okay, you can have this one pass." Because obviously I'm still nursing, and it was a very beautiful experience. Um, they had some pretty good wines, to be honest. This is us just, having fun at the wine tasting. And me, of course, enjoying the smell and the taste of the wine. It was an amazing experience. So now we're out of here. We got a few bottles to go of the wines that we really like. We then decided to check out the clock tower. The tower was built in 1901, shortly after the house was completed. The aim was for the clock to be visible to all the field workers on the estate. So it had four clock faces overlooking each cardinal point, so north, south, east, west. After this, we decided to go to the creamery and get ice cream because, we were already, parched. The ice cream tasted really nice, really good. And this is us just, enjoying our ice cream. And at this point, we were tired. It was already a long day, and decided to leave the estate and, go out to have dinner. Anyways, at this point, login don't tire me, and my baby was already fussy, so I did get a video of my food though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. Encourage me, please. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.